Here. Okay. A few minutes late, but we are. Swan. Oh god. Mic problem. Hey. Yes. Am I? Yes. Ah. Greetings. Greetings. Thank you for joining. Hey, I've advised. I hope that this time the mic does a better job. Oi oi! Oi oi oi! Second, you guys might be familiar with. Oof. So, just check. I tried. Does not at all. So, the mic ain't. Yes, that's what I thought. The mic ain't working. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but the mic doesn't like me. Wait a second. Something. If I do this, now it's cancel noise at all. Maybe. Wait. Big brain time. I'm starting to understand how to stream. Wait, the camera is a bit wonky right now. Maybe I should just give me a second. I'm going to take not take off my clothes, but move the clothes in the background to another place. Just a second. This is fine. This is fine. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this should. I already thought. I didn't know what this. Wait. Are they the wrong way around? How is it now? Just tell me, please. Please tell me. Be my guiding light. May your heart be your guiding key. That's a loud but fine. Okay, then I'm going to reduce that a bit because I don't want you to lose hearing. Loud but fine we can reduce. Yes, that is right. But if I'm going to make a video out of this later on, it has to be on fleek. But now I think I've managed to get what I want. At least I think so. Because there's so for anyone who wants to know, I don't know, there's a thing called open threshold and close threshold with noise gate, not noise suppression, noise gate. And I would say that the thingies that I can use to set things up were completely wrong. So yeah, I know it's a bit uninteresting right now, but still. Because I think if I reduce this, yeah, you don't hear anything. I don't see any like now. Because it also has to get when I just start saying something, so that it's not like just instead of just, you know? If you hear mechanic, me explaining OBS stonks. I'm not even sorry. By the way, Captain, I followed your advice and I changed my socials to something. I don't know if Facebook is happy with me if I do that, but I have changed my name and also changed everything so that now me TessArrow, welcome. I have been reborn. So I'll leave it like that. If there's anything wrong, you can tell me afterwards and I'll change things up. So, let's get into this. I want to please start game. Thank you, game. System, yeah, new game. No, that's not what we're gonna do. So, yesterday we did something in the last second that I didn't think was possible. We because this is a journey we undergo together, whatever. Defeated Ornstein and Smaug, whatever. And yeah, and this is the hoodie I was talking about. There's two signs on it. Wait a second. One says, we're all in this together, and it shows. Na 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 na. Great movie. I've watched that. No, the second one I watch way too often. The first one as well. Didn't the third one I only saw like 3 times or. Yeah, it says weep. Oh, weep is for me. No, it says it's weep, just in a different wording. No, it's one of them says. I think this one should say. I don't know. One of them says Ayo. And one of them says Kame, so like turtle, yes. One says turtle, and I think this one should say turtle, and the one on the back says Ayo, which just has something to do with God or something. So basically, we went to defeat Ornstein and Smaug and had a great time. Well, I didn't, but I hope you had, because I think I lost 2 years more, 2 years to live after that fight. But who cares? I mean. So now today, I yeah, I put this on as my armor set, which was I forgot something. My controller. Now, please, controller work. Yes, it works. Because playing with mouse and keyboard is just falling. Yeah. Let's let bonfire just for the hell of it. A particularity about my. Oh, do you hear this? Do you hear my clicking noises? Controller. Because if you do... Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Now I'm going to try something. Do you hear it like this as well? Because now I've kept my... Ooh, you're both saying conflicting things. Now fight in the chat, please. Please fight in the chat. 1, 2, 3, go. I'm waiting. No. Yeah. So, we defeated Ornstein and Smaug, and as I said, you ask about the in-game noise. No, but the click... Ah, okay, then I can make myself a bit more comfortable. Then please don't fight. I didn't fight. We didn't start the fire. It was only burning since the world's been turning. It's always burning since the world's been... Who cares? So, yeah. So I told the audience yesterday that we had here, like, I'm doing it again just for the lols. Boy. No, I told the cat to not get too attached to. As so probably one of the signs on the floor here, if I was playing on the line, would say large chest ahead. This peak comedy. But since I said that I wanted to complete this area, I am going to do something horrible. Which is to do something which will instigate, just quick heads up, a cutscene, and I will take a short bite from what I've gathered too. Now.
Thou that tarnisheth the godmother's image, I am Gwyndolin. And thy transgression shall not go unpunished.
Yeah.
Thou shalt perish in the twilight of Anor Londo.
Now. I have basically turned on hard mode now because Nom 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 nom. Because since I have my light there, and since Anor Londo now is dark, I can't see anything. We're almost dead. But, to be fair, this version of Anor Londo is actually the canon one, because now it's story time. It's story time. Gather around the fireplace and listen. So Anor Londo is the city of the gods. And there's one last god supposedly left, which is the lady who was behind me. The daughter of Gwyndolin. Gwyn. Yeah. The Lord of Sunlight. And she is the princess of the sun, whatever. Gwyndolin? But she's actually not there, because the gods have left this. So she was just an illusion, as was the fact that there was sunlight here. But, in doing what I have done right now, I have triggered the opening to a boss fight. And there are these two guards that I also want to defeat, just because they will not leave me alone if I don't. Oh no! Hold up. Hey. Well, if you attack me with your shield, nothing will happen. Now, please. How about you don't? Oh! No. This is fine. I mean, he's not even moving. So I guess I can just... First I'll do this, and then I'll do this. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. And he swung his sword over me. Which, okay. I will not risk getting hit, even with this little amount of health gone, because... As you could see, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together from now until forever. Boom, 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 boom. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Well, isn't this exciting? Oh. How about you just... Yes, there we go. And another one. And come on. One more hit. There we go. Now, I actually don't want to use the Havel set for much longer, because it weighs me down. And now I'm trying to... I could use the silver armor stat, because it looks neat. Look at this. Passion Souls is on, people. And later on, the next steps I want to undertake is, while leveling up, is to somehow enable myself to build this sword because it kicks butt, and I need more dexterity. To yes. And it's the only great sword that you get from one of the knight kind of. Oh yeah, so the giants that have been guarding this door are also gone. But there's a new person somewhere. And unfortunately, at the moment, I don't want to fight her and kill her. Because she's the firekeeper of that one bonfire that's up ahead. And that's one of the bonfires you can transport yourself. So I won't bother with trying to kill her. And I have more souls to spend. That's care of. So one.
So it was you, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was.
How dare you produce a
It me.
How did you ever get this far? I shall end your suffering here and now. It is the least that I can do.
So what's the goal in this game? In the game as a whole, or just for in regards to what I'm doing for the next few minutes, next few hours? Sorry. The whole. So okay. You know what? I'm just gonna kill him because this area is not complete. If not everything that is part of this is
How?
killed.
This man is a threat.
Yes, he is.
Master Gwendolyn.
It me a threat, Master Gwendolyn. So, her armor set will be available with. So basically, if you remember the starting cutscene, or if you don't, I'll just give you I'll give up to date, whatever. There was first the world was shrouded in fog. Like there was this, everything was gray, and there were dragons ruling the lands, and there were like arched bees being around, and so forth. That was kind of boring. And then there was fire. That's the whole thing, and that fire is in a constant state of getting extinguished. People that found the flame, which are Gwyn, Nito, the witch of Izalith, Heath the Scaleless, a dragon who retained his own kind. Whoever. Yeah, then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Basically, that's almost what has happened. So, if you remember, just quickly, there was a statue, and that's gone, and now there's a path, and behind that path is a boss fight. You had one job, because Gwyn had only one job, which was to kind of usher in the Age of Fire and let it fade out, and let the Age of Man, the Age of Dark, usher in. It has both titles, the Age of Man or the Age of Dark. So, but he was afraid of the dark because he was afraid of humans, because apparently we're bad news. And so he threw himself into the fire and created some sort of prolonged state of Age of Fire. But that flame is already fading again. And now you have the Chosen Undead, which is prophecy that you get out of this asylum, where I started at the beginning of the first stream. I started a new game. I'm going to level up. And it's your mission, actually, to... it's a trap! Yes, it is. It is a very interesting kind of trap. I will stop talking about the narrative of the games, or this game in particular, and go on to talk about the boss that we're facing right now. I can also do a bit more of Dark Souls 4 if you want to, because it's highly interesting. Soul of a Hero, use one of them. And the prophecy is that one Chosen Undead shall turn to bring the Bells of Awakening, and some which are the two bells at the on top of that one church, the Undead Church, and down at the thing where I fought Quelag. And then the fate of the Undead shall be known. And one version of the story is that you should be Gwyn's successor, throwing yourself, yes, exactly, you got it, throwing yourself into the fire, and thus again prolonging the Age of Fire. or not. Yeah, this game is kind of more linear in its endings because there's only like two possible. I think there's only two possible endings, which are, as I said, like throwing yourself into the fire and prolonging the Age of Fire once again, kind of keeping the cycle going, or like kind of doing what I already said, which is Gwyn's fear to stop the fire, to let the fire fade and usher in the Age of Dark / the Age of Man. So, in fact, there's only one canon ending, and I'll make you guess which one it is. Now, cutscene time, and I will take a bite.
Heretic. First thou offendest the Godmother, and now thou see fit to trample upon the tomb of the great Lord. I am the Dark Sun, Gwyndolin. Let the atonement
Ow.
for thy felonies commence.
Enough? I'll tell you something when you see the boss. There. Come on. I read big. Yes, that's basically it. I got that cake. Now, his there. No. Let's use the really correct pronouns here. Their magic attacks really do one in, because I'm not one to yes, I do big damage, huge damage. So maybe you've seen that this person looks kind of, wow, this was awful, kind of slender, and has a sort of, let's call it, feminine figure. So Dark Sun Gwyndolin is a yes, was born, was conceived, I don't know, a boy. But, and there my knowledge of the lore goes kind of away. No? Oh. No, you ain't going away this. Oh, okay. And, but he was brought up as a girl. No, or is it the other way around? Wait a second. Were they born as a girl but brought up as a boy? No. They were brought up as a girl. Yes. Now, this boss fight is done.
Oh, heretic,
But you get a
swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
and it's very interesting from a gender point of view, from because this boss just almost screams gender fluidity and queerness, and I find this very, very interesting. It also shows how nicely such let's call it concepts, I don't know, for the lack of a better word, are woven into gaming narratives. Great, it's really great. And yeah, so they were guarding this, which is actually supposed to be Gwyn's. No, is it Gwyn's or Guinevere's grave? I think it might be of the scale, the large scale of the. I think this should be Guinevere's tomb, and this was Gwyndolin's throne. I think it's also you have Gwyndolin, which is name usually given to girls. Yeah. That has been given to a person that was born male. Now I destroyed their throne. So, and yeah, it should be. Wait, what was the miracle that I just? Oh, the oh, bamboozled. The chest is empty. Empty. The chest is empty, ladies and gentlemen. The chest is empty. Empty. Under the chair. Yeah. I didn't even check for it, but they are not mimicked. Okay, this one is Ah, that's the armor set. And I think you don't get it if you haven't defeated the Firekeeper. I'm going to check if there... Ooh! I mean, those are good stats. And on more than 5 units of weight. Oh. But fashions... Can't... I mean, it looks kind of like... part of it. Well, I'm just going to... bury it. So yeah, Gwendolyn was guarding the tomb of their sister, and I kind of she was kind of bummed out when I destroyed the hallucination replica of their sister, and I think that's understandable. But on the other hand, she was already dead. And so basically, this shows that everything is just a great illusion with all of this keep the cycle of going stuff. I mean, it's even undermined by the fact that it was a statue of their father, Lord of Sunlight, Gwyn, that guarded the entrance, and which was also just a construct, an illusion. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Now, something that I was looking so much forward to. I'm going to warp myself out of here for the first time in this playthrough, and this was actually the first thing I wanted to kind of finish the area.